Hello everybody, what is up? Today we're going to be talking about some BFDI contestants that later got, hated. So, BFDI is a very popular show based on objects in a competition show. It was inspired by Total Drama Island. So, the creators are Carrie and Michael Huang. These two formed a channel called Jack and Jellify, where they post object show seasons and episodes. So yeah, let's get into the first character. You're seeing them right now, Match and Pencil. Let me explain. So technically, during the first challenge, Bubble, Pencil, and Match had formed an alliance, and they look like the most iconic characters in the show since they made the first ever lines in the first ever episode of this season. But later they became very mean, and I'll tell you when. It was in BFB. So BFDIA was pretty normal, you know what I mean? BFDIA was like fun until it got canceled. But technically, like, they got meaner and meaner in the episodes. For example, Brooke and Ice Cube used to want to join the alliance in BFDIA, right? Now look at this clip.
Fine then. I'll team up with Spongy because he likes my presence.
Hey Spongy, can my friend Bommy and I join your team?
Okay, but no burden me.
No promises.
What?
Okay, Free Smart, who are our two other members? Actually, I don't know. I kind of want to be on some other team this time. This team's kind of unhealthy for us. Don't you?
See what I mean, guys? So technically, Brooke and Ice Cube do not even want to be part of this alliance anymore. Just take another look at this other clip of Pencil and Match.
Jump. The higher you are, the closer you'll, be to the baskets.
I hate jumping.
Fanny, stop killing the vibe. Lightning, go zap her.
Wait, Lightning, remember what he said about...
Bubble, you wouldn't want to go against the Alliance's objective, would you? Bamber.
Oh, no!
Did you guys see that? They literally got one of their own teammates to fully force them to hurt another one of their teammates. That's literally your teammate right there. So what if they're ruining the vibe? At least don't hurt them for it. You know what I mean? That's not how life works. Anyways, I think it's about time we move on to the next character. This contestant's name is Bfdi. She is a blue pentagon, paper-looking thingy that is folded. So technically, Bfdi was very, very loved until this episode. So, Bfdi aims for the most loved, one of the most loved contestants in the game, and did this. She got very hated for it, and she just wanted some payback on her on her enemies that got Stapy voted out. So basically, Foldy, like, I don't really think it was Foldy's fault, but it also was for aiming for like a fan favorite, you know what I mean? But anyways, continuing on, let's move on to the third most hated. This is Book. Book was a very calm and normal character until she developed an arc with Taco. So technically this arc was about he thinking that Taco abandoned her, but she was so dumb. Like the episode was, I think it was episode 3, where on the swing there was a jawbreaker right next to them, and they couldn't tell it was Taco. But Book made this like sort of lie about there being that Taco abandoned them. And so Taco tried to communicate with Book about it, but she was inside the jawbreaker, so she couldn't. She could only hear what was going on from the outside, but she couldn't talk. She tried to talk with them, but they couldn't hear what she was saying. So basically, that is why she was very hated. Because she just won't leave a character alone. And she's become very annoying. Very, very annoying. I think she's even annoying in Teapot. Now let's move on to the next most hated character. Spongy. Spongy is another messenger very well in BFDI and BFDIA until he decided to fight back against the people who used him for challenges. Then he became very hated as he didn't even help his team out just because they were always using him. Kind of. Well, he didn't help his team out because there was space for only him on the rocket ship in that episode. So he developed kind of, hating kind of thing. He got very hated and hated and hated and hated and hated. But BFDI and BFDIA was his good moments until he ruined it all and BFB. Let's move on to the next character, and I think it's gonna be the last one. This is Rocky. This is Rocky. And Rocky is very hated now, back in BFDI, and now still. I hate him so much. He does not deserve all this love. He is literally one of the worst characters. All he does is just barf, 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 barf. Doesn't do anything but barf, barf all the time. Just barf, 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 barf. And he's so dumb. Rocky doesn't deserve all this love, bro. Rocky is so dumb. Taco is better, bro. Even the new British Taco is better than this thing.